So welcome back, and I'm really excited to be doing this video today because over the weekend I've been back on the vehicle auctions looking for a new project, and I think I've scored a bit of a bargain. Well, I hope it's going to be a bargain, but I guess we'll see later on. I have won not just one but two motorbikes for an unbelievably cheap price, but there is a couple of catches. So first of all, I've only seen pictures of the bikes. I have not actually seen them in the flesh or in the metal, whatever you want to call it. So I don't really have a lot of information on them. I don't think the engines are seized or the gearboxes or anything bad. I mean, they look pretty complete and they're not that long. They've been off the road, so I'm really hoping everything turns out alright there. Catch number two, they're vehicles that were seized by the DVLA, so a bit like the Lupo behind me that I did. They have no keys, so I actually don't know if they start because there are no keys, but when do I ever buy a project that starts its life as a run-in project? And catch number three, they are all the way down in Plymouth. So I live in Swansea. Plymouth is 184 miles from Swansea, and obviously I bought two bikes, they're non-runners, so my only choice is to go down in trusty Viv, but there, my Vivaro, load them up in the back and hightail them all the way back here to Swansea so I can take a proper look at them. So without any further ado, let's jump in Viv, let's get on down to Plymouth.
Swagger down the street with your red lips and funky beat. You better hold your head up to the sky. I'm gonna roll with you till the day I die.
So got to Plymouth, it took about 3 hours, 184 miles. Bikes are all loaded up in the van. Let's get them back to Swansea, get them offloaded and take a proper look at them. So here we are, I've reached back to Swansea. It took a hell of a lot longer to get back than it did to get down there. A lot of traffic on the way back, nearly 4 hours. But here we are, me and the bikes safe and sound back at home. So let's start getting these offloaded and we'll take a good run over the bikes. We'll take a look at them, we'll see if we can work, see what's wrong or see what needs doing before we do anything else. And obviously I'll show you what we got and I'll tell you how much I actually paid for them. Okay, so here they are. After a couple of days of sitting on my van, waiting for a chance to, and some space to get them off, they are finally unloaded. So this is my first proper look at them, so let's take a look, see what we got. So the first one, which is pretty rough, a bit worse for wear. Big flat tire on the front, lots of rust, dirty ass panniers, cobwebs. Looks like it was left in a field or something. Bit of a state. That is a Lex Moto ZSB, I think it is, ZSF. It's a 125, not very exciting, but this is the one that I was looking forward to. That is a Yamaha 250 Dragstars, 2001, and it is really not in that bad shape. I mean, the front forks are a bit rusty, everything's a bit grotty, but that will clean up nice. Okay, so moving on to what everybody is probably watching this video wanting to know. How much did I pay? Well, for the Lex Moto over there, I paid just £60 plus the fees, which I think was £82 all in. So nobody else bid on that bike whatsoever, and I got it for the opening bid. And for the Yamaha, bear in mind it's a 2001 250 Dragster, I got that for £80 plus the fees, so I think that works out at £102. Again, nobody else bid on that. So what puts me in at £184 all in for two bikes. They're not recorded as stolen, they're not category write-offs or insurance write-offs, nothing. They are clean title bikes. I mean, the bikes themselves aren't very clean, they're a bit of a mess, but the Yamaha actually has only been out of MOT for less than a year, so that one I'm hoping will be a runner, but obviously I don't have the keys. So I'll give you a good 360 of the bikes in just a minute, but obviously I don't have the keys for them, so I need to either pick one of these locks or find a way to take parts to get a lock off to see if I can get the key code or lock code from underneath, and then obviously I can get a key cut and see if we can get it running, but that's probably going to be in another video. Okay, so Lex Moto ZSF 125, and I'll be honest, this thing is rough even by my standards. I mean, look at the state of that. Unloading it from the van, I do believe I've snapped the clutch cable because that is very loose. It does seem to select gears, which we'll have a look at in a second, and it does. Very stiff. Seem to have compression because that's moving and spinning the back wheel, so I don't think that's seized. But it is grubby and rough. So, question is, do we keep that as a project, or do I fix some keys and sell that one on as a spares or repair to whoever wants it? We'll see. Okay, so this is the main attraction. This is the one that drew me into the auction. I mean, it is pretty good. I mean, it's dirty, it's grubby, and you know, it does have some rust, but clutch works, select gears, it's intact as far as I can see. I mean, it's missing one mirror, some grubby panniers, I don't really like them, so I'll probably take them off. It's missing a rear indicator, and it did have a tank bag on it, but I took that off and gave it to my dad for his motorbike. But that's really not bad at all. So there we have it, my two auction house bargain basement bikes. The Yamaha, super impressed with that. I'm going to keep that, make some more content with that, and then sell it on for a profit. While I maybe put it towards my next car project or bike project, I don't really know yet. We'll see when the time comes. Lex Moto, that's probably just going to sell that spares or repair as it is, because it's a bit rough and I don't really see the point. It doesn't really excite me, so there's not really a lot of point in sticking money into that thing. I may as well just take what I can get for it. I mean, I can't see me losing money on it. I paid, what, 82 quid for it all in. So, you know, I went down for the Yamaha. That's the one that drew me to the auction. I thought I'll try and get that cheap. And while I was there, I thought I may as well get that, seeing as I'm going to go all the way to Plymouth and I can get two bikes in the van anyway. So, winner. So far I think I got away quite lucky with buying these sight unseen. Now I know they got their issues, and I know there's no keys, which is probably why nobody else bid on them, because nobody wanted that hassle. But I mean, how difficult can it be to fix that problem? You know, worst case scenario, I change all the locks. Best case scenario, I can pick one of the locks and get some keys cut. So we'll see what happens in the next video. But if you like this video and you want to see me making more motorbike content on this channel, then give this video a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to see what happens next with these bikes. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed.